the Election Commission of India has announced the special intensive revision schedule for Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The printing and training, it was from 28th October to 3rd November, which has been completed. And house-to-house enumeration phase has commenced today. That is from 4th November to 4th December. And thereafter, publication of draft rolls will happen on 9th December 2025. And claims and objections period will be from 9th December to 8th January 2026. And notice phase, where hearing and verification of documents will take place. That is on 9th December 2025 to 31st of January 2026. And the final electoral rolls will be published on 7th February 2026. So today, 4th of November, the enumeration phase has started. So from today, the BLOs will be visiting each and every household of 3,10,404 electors. These are the number of electors as on 27th of October. So for each and every elector, the BLO will be giving 2 copies of pre-filled enumeration form, pre-printed enumeration form. So the enumeration form, if you see in the slide there, the top portion, it will contain the details of the name of the elector, the epic number, address, and the serial number and the part number in the same column. And then there will be a old photograph also, the photograph which is already existing in the current row. This information will be pre-printed. So once the enumeration form is given, then the voter is required to give us date of birth. The next column will be date of birth, his date of birth, then Aadhaar number, which is optional, then he needs to give the mobile number, then the father or guardian's name, then father's epic number, mother's epic number, name and epic number, and spouse's name and epic number. And then comes the important part. That is, an elector needs to trace his name to the previous SIR roll. The previous SIR exercise was done in Andaman in the year 2002. And we have made a facility in the CO website for searching also. And going to that facility, an elector can easily identify using his name and father's name. He can easily identify in which part number, which polling station and which serial number he was present in the 2002 rolls. So that information has to be given by the elector in the left side of the column, in the left column. In the left column. Can you show that? Show that. In this left column, it has to be captured. And for those who are not present in the 2002 roll, if their father, mother or grandparents are present in the 2002 roll, their particulars need to be given in the right side, column. So this needs to be given. So for all such electors, they need not give any documents. Their part number, serial number has to be given, and they have to sign it. And this has to be handed over to the BLO when he visits subsequently. The BLO also will be assisting the voters, the electors, to fill in and establish this mapping or linkage process with that of the 2002 roll. The BLO will be assisting. The BLO will be making a minimum of 3 visits to help the voters, to facilitate the voters in giving up this form, assisting them in filling up of this form and collecting it. The name and number of the BLO is also has been given in the top of the enumeration form, so the electors can always contact the BLO. So each and every form has to be signed by the concerned elector. In case if any one of the family member is not present during the enumeration phase, if they are studying or working elsewhere, then the senior member of the family can sign on behalf of the elector, and they need to indicate the relationship. If father is signing father, mother is signing mother, it has to be indicated in the enumeration form. So this filled in enumeration form has to be given. The most important thing is, at this phase, during the enumeration phase, they need to fill up the enumeration form and give it. No need to give any additional document with this form. They need to just fill, sign it, and hand it over to the BLO. This has to be done. And for this period, this has to be done by 4th of December. By 4th of December. And when an elector is not, he has not received this enumeration form, if he has not received the enumeration form, he can contact the BLO, or he can contact the ERO office, Electoral Registration Office, or Assistant Electoral Registration Office, or call 1950. 1950 is the call center for election department. So they can make a call to 1950 and they will be assisted. And there is also a provision in the ECI voter app where the elector can go and book a call with the BLO. Each elector will be mapped with the BLO. So if he wants to speak to the BLO, he can make use of this book a call provision with the BLO. He can book a call. If the BLO is not able to respond immediately, he will contact the elector. This provision also has been made to facilitate this process. So this entire enumeration process is for 1 month. It has already started today. We have our BLOs visiting each and every house and they are distributing the forms. And after 3 or 4 days, if anyone has not received the form, they need to contact us and need to contact the 1950. So the filled in enumeration form, whatever filled in enumeration form has been received, those names will be reflected in the draft electoral roll to be prepared and displayed on 9th of December. So only those enumeration forms which we have received, only those names will be reflected in the draft roll. And those who have already established with the 2002 previous SIR, they need not give any documents, during claims and objections periods also. But for those electors who have not been linked to the previous SIR, in case of Andamans it is 2002. For other states it will be varying. For those who have come from some other state to here, perhaps in some states it would have happened in 2002. In other states it would have happened in 2003. So for such electors who are not able to establish a link, then they need to provide any one of the 13 documents which has been listed here. Any one of the 13 documents, they need to list it. They need to give, which has been listed, has to be given. And during the enumeration phase, any fresh electors are there. 18 plus electors are there. The BLO will also carry Form 6. Form 6, that Form 6 need to be filled up by such new prospective voters, and along with a declaration form, they need to sign. So this Form 6 and Form 8. Form 8 is for, say a voter has come from some other, a person has come from some other state. If he has come here to Andamans, so he can also make use of Form 8 only, and he also needs to fill declaration form, Form 8 and declaration form. But during enumeration phase, Form 6 will be collected, and such Form 6 or other Form 8 which is being received during the enumeration phase will not be part of the draft roll. This will be considered during the claims and objections period. Only those who have filled in the enumeration form and they have given it, only their names will be getting reflected in the draft roll, which will be published on 9th of December. And can you show the second page, information sheet? So this information sheet contains, go down, the list of documents that needs to be given by those electors who are not able to establish the linkage with last SIR, and it also depends on the date of birth. It depends on the date of birth. Those who are born prior to 1987, they need to give only their birth certificate and or any other document from this illustrative list of 13. And those who are born between 1987 to 19, that is 1/7/1987 to 2/12/2004, they need to give documents for self for any one of the parent. And those who are born after 2/12/2004, they need to give for self and for both the parents. And as I said earlier, for searching the names of 2002, a facility has been provided in CO's website for Andaman. Similarly, we will come across persons who have come from other states, from mainland. So they need to search for the SIR of that particular state. So for that also, a facility has been provided by ECI. They need to go to this portal, voters.eci.gov.in. So where they can access the SIR details of all the states. It is available. Alternatively, they can visit the CO's website of the respective state. Say somebody has come from West Bengal or Andhra or Tamil Nadu. They can go to the respective state CO's website and they can also refer there. Or the ECI portal, what is eci.gov.in. In that also they can refer to. So once this inquiries and notices will be issued, inquiries will be conducted. So AERO and ERO will decide based on the documents, the eligibility, and this will be finalized by 31st of January, and the final rules will be published on 7th of February. 31st of January it will be finalized, and the final rule will be published on 7th of February. So from the election department, we request the cooperation of all the electors, the media also, to create awareness, as well as the political parties also, to ensure this entire SIR special intensive revision process is done in a smooth manner.
So I have three questions.
Yeah, please.
So, you said the enumeration period will be for 1 month, from 4th of November to 4th of December. So what is the fixed timeline for the BLOs to reach every household, like for the form distribution? Is there a fixed timeline that is?
BLOs, they have 1 month. They are on the field. For the next 1 month, BLOs will be on the field. They will be visiting each and every household. There is no fixed time. They will be there from morning 6 to, they'll not from morning 6, say from 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock to evening.
So, and is there an online facility to fill this enumeration?
Yes, there is an online facility is also there. The enumeration form can be filled online also. That provision is also available.
So on this form where you said that the information needs to be traced like to the previous SIROs. Suppose I was not there in the 2012 SIROs, and for which relative name and details can I fill?
Father, mother, grandparents.
Okay, only till grandparents.
Father, mother, grandparents.